the more that I network with the right people and add value where I can, it's that old saying, your network is your net worth, and it's so true. Where can you add value to someone else, another investor that may reach out and watch this or something like that? Like what are some of your needs that you're looking to fill right now? Is it deal finding or specific strategies, or I know you're taking some coaching, you've enrolled in some coaching to kind of help you with that as well.
I want to reach out to people to find out what they exactly need. Sometimes it can be anything, I don't know. It may be a suggestion, or it may be my experience, or it may be my contribution, because I refinance my properties and I have my full-time job. Sometimes I may be in a position to fund the deal. So I just want to get to know more people and introduce myself. Real estate is all about, as we talk, relationships. The more people I know and the more people know about me, the more we trust each other. At the same time, the more I let other people know what I am doing, so it will help them to trust me. Oh, he's not completely ignorant. He has done and he's aware of how things work with the contractors and deals and all these things. So I'm pretty much in a position to, so far I have been very private guy. I thought it worked so far. But when I started real estate, it's completely opposite. Sometimes it may sound like people may think you are boasting yourself, or telling that how great you are, but it's not that. It's like, hey, I experienced this. So I know how things work, and I know what needs to be known before we do certain things. So I want to let people know, so that the people will understand what I have to contribute for them, so we can collaborate and make things work. So going back to your question, what are the things I have to offer? Sometimes I may not know until I talk to that person what that person needs. Maybe he needs a companion to go with him to search deals. Yep. That's the thing. You don't need any experience. Just get in the car and just see, and tell him what you see on that property, and talk to the seller and give some ideas. Things like that. I'm open to any experience, any area in the real estate. So I haven't done any flips or rehabs, but I'm willing to talk and have a conversation about how flips work. Maybe I should be able to do it with full-time job either. So I don't know, but I'm open to any conversation to build up some relationships.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I know I'll be reaching out to you, and and as you go through this journey, if you think of something very, very specific that you might need, or someone specific that you need to be introduced to, then you can reach out to me at any time. But I like what you said about let people know what you are doing and what you are looking for and what you can offer. A friend of mine always says, like, marketing in the area, right? Like if people don't know what you're looking for, and it's not bragging or whatever, or know what you have the ability to do, it's like the store's not open, right? You got to put that open sign out. And in real estate, and I'm like you, I'm a little bit more of an introvert. I don't naturally like talking or being on social media, but the more that I network with the right people and add value where I can, it's that old saying, your network is your net worth. And it's so true, because you don't, even though I've done this for a long, long time, I know I could learn a ton of stuff from you, and we'd find a deal at some point that we could work on together. And even if we don't directly, maybe it's a lead I find for you or a referral you give to me, and you develop that, relationship of trust. And then it's that much easier to do deals. But it does take time. It's like any relationship, right? You got to be there, talk with people. And so I know it's time demanding, but, get out and network in person at the RIAs, especially when it's back more open and in person. So the RIAs are a great place. Those specific coaching things you're doing are a great place. There's private networking groups, either online, that I think are a great place to just kind of tell your story a little bit. I'm going to definitely post this on my channel and maybe promote it a little bit to, I'm kind of thinking like, hey, get to know Raj, and it's like kind of like an introduction to, so there may be something that comes from that. But yeah, I think this has been a great conversation about, just building relationships. And then with that, you've got to take action, right? I've seen a lot of people that learn all this stuff, but you got to think through and put yourself in a position where you're going to be able to succeed and take advantage of that next opportunity, just like you did. Like refinance that property. If you didn't have the cash already saved, create that cash by owning something, refinance it, use that to put into smart, other investments. And then as you go on, you'll start learning. It's like, well, now I have 7 or 8 of these. Maybe I sell them all and 1031 into something a little bit bigger, and that's where real estate can be a super fun game. And at that point, those relationships will start to pay off, because you'll need maybe a different, maybe lender referral. You might need a different equity partner, you might need something else. And so as you build this Rolodex and your CRM and you're always touching base with people, someone's going to be there to match what you need in the right moment. It always happens. It always happens.